Okay, first thing. Went to get a car wash. Think I'm getting gas, so it's not here. They don't have a car wash. I almost filled up. It was $2.64 a gallon. So I'm going to go somewhere else. And I think I'll go to the HEB on 3009. I think that's the next best place to go to get a car wash. And I'm going to go this way because it's safer. It is still rush hour. It kind of is like 3:30 to 7, but depending on traffic and stuff, it may be till 8 o'clock. It cleared up. It's drying out. The ground is soaked, which is good. I can put the fertilizer down tomorrow after I mow the grass. In the front anyway. But I hope the ground is soaked enough that grass will start growing. My leaves are growing on the big crepe myrtle, which is a good thing. So by pruning some branches at the right time, everything's growing. Just that my little crepe myrtle just kind of stuck at that small size, so I got some plant food for it. Mix it with a little water. See if it helps. There's a whole bunch of leaves that I guess was washed down the ditch. Because a lot of the trees dropped, the live oaks or whatever, dropped their leaves, and it was all over the place. I mow the grass, and I just have a crepe myrtle in the front, right? So all the leaves are picked up, but all the live oak trees that are in the front yards, they got caught in my grass. So I said, oh man, I'm going to have more bags, whatever, for trash day. Because I tried raking them up. I tried mulching them up. And they won't mulch. So I have to bag it. And man, before you know it, you go about so many feet. You got to stop the lawnmower, empty the bag. And I can fill up one big 5-gallon bag twice before getting rid of it. And I got a small lawnmower. It's garden type, where if you don't have a big yard, you use it. Well, me, I'm cheap, so I get the cheapest lawnmower. Got it, I think, for $100. They don't want to pay $500. So get some gas. Hopefully it's cheaper than $2.64. A lot of these places, they add 10 cents if you're going to use a credit card. But if you have a gas card, then it's 10 cents cheaper. Turned out to be gorgeous. It's 76 degrees. I wouldn't mind if it stays in the 70s from now on. That would be the perfect weather. 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. They got a whole bunch of cactus over here on the right-hand side. I'm going to have to do some videos, work on that. This is like the golden hour at the start of it. But the pictures look fantastic. Did about 3 videos today. One with the Nikon Z8 with using from the Canon AE1 program. I had a 50mm FD lens, f1.4. I used a Photo-C adapter on that. Got some great pictures. Figuring out the shutter speed, the manual exposure, aperture exposure. I think I was capping it at 8,000 ISO. I was using 1/16,000 of a shutter speed. I did a whole bunch of stuff. Then I took out the Canon R10 and R50. Small cameras. They take great pictures. I was using the Canon 18-45 kit lens. I think it's a 3.5 to 5.6 variable aperture. It was okay. But then I put on the Sigma 18-50 f2.8 and it was better, sharper. So I had that lens on the R50. I also had the Sigma 10-18 f2.8. They're both RF lenses. And I kind of missed my R10 since it was gone for like 2.5 months in Florida. So I used that today. But, and the third one is driving this Lincoln MKZ 2017 model. I've lost a cold shoe cover for the S9 and the leveler. I had to buy 3 more. And I vacuumed the car, checked out the vacuum bag. I check all the cubby holes, use different flashlights, even my cell phone light, which is pretty good. I could not find an answer. So if you watch the video, you'll see what I did to solve that problem. UPS. I don't think they make air tags for small things, unless you put them all in a bag. But you know, they slipped it on my fingers, and then I can't find it. I looked in the seats, I looked in where they roll, looked in between, looked in the consoles just to see if it fell in there. Middle console. In the door crevices, they have pockets there, and then they also have, you know, on the, let's see, the, where the dash is, the speedometer, information about how much gas you're using and how many miles a gallon. Well, I can go for another 218 miles, but I wanted to wash my car. I drove yesterday to my stepmother's place, help her out with taking the pets to the vets. And I had a hard time putting the dog in the first place because it knew I was going to the vet. Didn't have a time or problem the second time because she knew she was going home. I know the feeling. I get the same feeling with the doctors. So I'm going to take a look at the gas at these couple of gas stations here. They're always busier by the highway, but sometimes they surprise you. See, that's $2.39. That's still cheaper. Look at that. I'll go to Shell. I think they have car wash. Excuse me, birds. I'm coming through. Don't run you over. Sorry, pigeon. It's my spot. You're not a vehicle. I don't want to run you over, bird. Okay. I'm going to ask if they have a car wash. $22.01. I think this is the car wash. Okay. Right here. So it was cheaper than my local one. Now I got to put in the number. Okay. Continue.
Please enter your code by touching. Thank you. Please pull forward slowly into the wash.
Yes, ma'am. So I should have a lot of dirt underneath. And I'm filming this because this is exciting. Got to make sure I'm in the center. Okay, stop. So I think, yeah, this is brush, but I think it's the soft one. I could be wrong. It's one where it goes around, it has one brush on it. Yeah, I don't see it moving. Oh, it's moving from behind. On the sides, okay. Yep. And on top. Okay. This should be interesting. Okay, they just put soap down. So it's doing the front. I don't know if it does the side because I only see one roller. I close my mirrors in. Yeah, it is going to do something, but it's one roller. It just goes around. And I think I'll call this video car wash. Yeah, my car was real dirty. They have that red dirt or red clay, which gets real mushy when it rains. So it rained a lot when I was going home. So I got a lot of the stuff that was on top off. But on the ones on the side of the car, yeah, it was just a little bit too much. So $9 for the car wash. It didn't reduce the price. I guess I would have to buy the bigger one. But it's still, gas was still cheaper than my local QT. It saved me 10 cents or 9 cents. Okay, this is interesting. And then they'll probably put on the oh, it's a dryer. Okay, it's drying me. Okay. So I don't have to drive through. I think that's it. Oh, it's coming back. Good. Okay. I think that's it, folks. You're welcome. Thank you. And I'll go this way. I usually go to Fisher's, but their price was higher. They got a car wash here too. So you drive around and you I'm wondering if I should drive for the sunset. Which way?